Hey, what's up? Welcome back. All right, we're in Montana. We are headed down to Salmon, Idaho. So we're gonna cut through southwestern Montana, kind of as a shortcut instead of heading down south through Idaho. Tonight we're camping in the truck, wherever we can find, because it's 4th of July and everybody's out. And then starting Sunday, we're going to a lookout.
Yeah, we are.
So look out, we're coming. We're about 60 miles out of Salmon. Alright. How big was Salmon?
The population?
Yeah.
3,100.
The view of Salmon. We're trying to figure out where we actually want to camp. Some cool mountains. We've been having some technical difficulties finding a campground. Salmon, Idaho does not have as much public land within driving as we had hoped. So that kind of went out the window. So then we were like, okay, we'll try a couple campgrounds, totally full. And now we're just looking for anything at this point. We saw a sign that had a picture of a tent on it and an arrow. We've been following the road and now we're here. Lemmy hole.
Interesting.
Right, well, we found a spot. Better than nothing. And we didn't pay for it. And then these guys pulled in right behind us. Oh well, this is what happens when you don't plan. You end up in random fishing hole parking lots. So, I hope you can hear me, because their generator's kind of obnoxious, but these two morons, this moron, and that moron, just gave me a heart attack. We were setting up our home for the night, and all of a sudden I realized the dogs weren't around, so I started calling, and he popped right up over a bank, because there's a river right over there. We couldn't find Missy over here. Looked everywhere for her, and I started to panic, thinking she'd fallen into the river. Come here! Belly! Belly-Ann! Come here! Belly! So I honestly thought she'd fallen into the river and had been swept away. And I was about to freak out, and then all of a sudden she just came tootling on down the road, covered in mud. So I don't even know what she did in the last 10 minutes. So now I'm on babysitting duty because you two can't be trusted. Check this out. It's got a hawk. There is an osprey nest right up there. We finally got our tent all set up. We have the thunder and lightning storm of the century rolling in. They finally turned off their generator, thank God. And I'm gonna try to cook dinner.
Murphy, leave your mother alone. Go lay down. Go. Eat your own food. Eat your own food. So this is our janky setup. Dogs aren't happy. Belly's scared to death. Our cooker is about to fall apart. The tarp, well, let's not talk about the tarp. And not to mention that big bastard. Dinner time. Dinner for Papa and dinner for everybody else.
This is one of those things where I think it turned out better in my head.
Which part?
Everything. I'm kidding.
Yeah, at least we didn't have to use a tire pressure gauge this time.
I was proud of ourselves. You know, scratching up the pan releases the chemicals, which really give it its flavor.
Well, I guess we've got a bacon story.
Oh, fun fact about bacon. In my hometown, in like 1904, there was this crazy fire that almost took out the entire town of Fairbanks. And the fire department, I can't remember how this worked, but the pumps that they used to get water out of the river ran on steam.
Oh boy.
And they couldn't pump fast enough because there wasn't enough steam. And so the townspeople, like all the wives, literally brought in all the bacon that they had and put them in the pumps. And I guess it created enough steam from the boiling bacon. It actually got the pumps to work overtime so the firefighters could get water out of the river, and it saved Fairbanks.
God, what a waste of bacon.
It's a legit, like, really famous story everybody always talks about.
Smells good.
How is it?
It's delicious.
It's kind of hard to see, but it's a gorgeous night. Bed's all set up. Enjoying fried rice. Day one. Alright, they're starting.
Can't see them now, you just hear them.
I can see like tiny ones over there. As we sat there winding down from our long day, we ended up getting quite the fireworks show from the locals in Salmon.
This is the actual show.
I'm glad those are far away though. Who'd have thought that they'd take 4th of July fireworks so seriously down there? It was an unexpected surprise and a great way to end our day. The next morning, we woke up and packed up the campsite. We put the tarp away, packed up the truck and the dogs, and headed off to our next adventure.
The windows closed, the fear and doubt. I stopped and turned, trying to find.
This time, we headed back up into Montana, towards a community called SULA, which is where we turned off the highway and headed out towards the lookout.
I know is that I miss you a lot. 7 days of eternity, 7 days in another country. Every cell screams stay right here, and my legs they freeze us in fear. We got time after this, but I'll need you as my brightest light. Even in the darkest night, you shine so bright.
There you go. We're yeah. Not really, but we're at the trailhead. We got to kind of figure out what is going to get packed and what is going to get left behind. Massive disclaimer here, folks. We are not backpackers.
This is never going on the internet.
Nor will we ever be backpackers. I'm carrying that. and I'll hook those up.
We just want to bring, let's bring the...
I've got the collapsible
Let's
one.
bring that one.
Okay. I have a feeling I'm gonna end up carrying my child's food. They can at least carry it the first like quarter mile or so. Gotta fill one of these out and put a copy in the box. And then just throw the other one in the truck.
Sit like your sister. Okay, well,
We tried.
come on, dogs. Oh god. I already regret it.
Bye guys. Thankfully this is our only trek this year. We have to backpack in. So we are not backpackers. Oh well. Just load up your shit and carry it. Yeah. Whee! Haven't really been able to film much because both my hands are full.
Not long, but steep.
So like I said, we are not backpackers. Murphy, oh buddy.
I'm doing it, Mom.
You're doing so good, baby. Good girl.
I love nature.
So close. Oh, I see something. Ooh, that breeze feels good. Aw. We're almost there, buddy. We made it. How good we can cook on that. All right, guys.
Survived another one of our adventures.
Good girl, Belly. Huh. Cute!
Oh boy. That's cute. Yeah, that's cute.
Check this out. Cute! This is cool.
Mm-hmm. These windows open. That's good. We're gonna probably need it.
Okay, the hike up here was a little harder than I thought because I'm out of shape. And I also realized we're at 7,000 feet.
Hello, 1960. How the hell are you? Okay, could it be if like,
There's a voice. Did it? We'll be here for tonight and tomorrow night. Yep. Pretty much nothing as far as you can see. Let me give you the tour. Here we have our bedroom. This is the mud room. Closet. Pantry. This is the fridge. This is our heating system. Doubles is the kids' room, game room, dining area / pantry. And then our lovely deck. That's cool. Dead dog.
Is he breathing?
They're so tired. He was a good boy though.
He even carried his own food.
He carried his own food. With a human backpack that didn't fit him. Okay. We're walking to a little spring, like a mile away from the cabin to get more water for the dogs. And if anything, oh hey, what was it?
Deer. Looks bigger than a deer. Right now, maybe? Probably just Sam Squanch.
Hello, Sam Squanch. We just hiked like a mile and a half, it felt like, to get fresh water for the dogs. I guess you deserve it, buddy. Alright. Got water for the dogs. I'll be getting a long trek back.
Even in the darkest night, I'm at an all-time low. I need you to be here tonight. Addicted to your glowing light. You shine so bright.
So we were kind of in a rush when we left the trucks because there was 1,000 flies.
And a thunderstorm.
And a thunderstorm rolling in. We started just grabbing things and throwing it in the backpacks. So, for food, I grabbed bagels. I grabbed creamer, vodka, trail mix. We brought some
I got the cooler
cooking and then whatever was in our cooler. So we might have forgotten a lot of things, but
Not the essentials.
we did not forget the whiskey and the vodka.
And the Bloody Mary mix.
And the Bloody Mary mix. Guys, my love of my life carried up
Lug that jar.
a giant thing of Bloody Mary mix for me. I love you so much. And what's on the cocktail menu for you tonight, sir?
It's just some greasy old whiskey. Well, this is the water we brought. But hey, we got booze.
Actually, we're gonna cook chili dogs, except
We didn't bring chili.
no, we
or
didn't bring.
dogs.
Well, we were gonna cook chili dogs one night and then steak the next, and then I realized we forgot the steak and we forgot the dogs, the hot dogs. So instead, we kind of pooled together everything else we brought up, which was chili and some low-carb tortillas. And the plan is to just cook the chili and find a way to make those tortillas crispy. So this lookout actually came with all of this. You just have to clean it when you leave. So us dummies brought up a bunch of cooking supplies, but imagine how mad we would have been if we got up here though and there was nothing.
I know.
So.
Try to be on the safe side.
Yep. Nice. One of the best parts about camping is it doesn't matter what you actually cook. You're so hungry, it's gonna taste like the best thing you've ever had. Damn, Chef Luke.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Again, baby. But yeah, do you want to describe what we heard as we were finishing up dinner?
It was either a thunderstorm or a Sasquatch.
It sounded like
Tearing through the
crackling.
forest.
Yeah, like trees falling down.
I guess we'll never know.
So I can definitely see which dogs have allegiance to which one of us, because Luke ran to use the outhouse, and both dogs went running after him. Oh, this is definitely a far cry from our camping last night.
Yeah, much more peaceful.
We finished our first day in the lookout with one of the most beautiful sunsets I've ever seen, then settled into a nice, well-deserved rest. So we didn't sleep a wink last night, but that's what coffee's for. Luke's going after all the mosquitoes. I know. So between the mosquitoes and the full moon and the sun coming up at like 5:30, didn't get a whole lot of sleep. But you know what? That coffee view makes it all worth it. Making coffee in our new French press. We shattered the last one on our last camping trip. This one's from GSI. Jerry's still out on it. I think I've got grounds in here, but I don't really care. But I like this one, actually, because it's got a nylon handle. And if you're like me and a super wimp about heat, having a nylon handle that doesn't get too hot when you pour the hot water in it is super nice. Our second morning at the lookout found us taking it slow, enjoying the sunshine, and spending time with our dogs. Eventually, we ended up hiking back down to the truck to drop off some supplies and get more ingredients for tonight's dinner. So we walked down to get some more supplies, and we brought Murphy, and he is going to be so unhappy when he realizes we're going back up.
Just let me go back to the truck. Take me home.
Like he's looking like he's gonna jump in the back. I'm sorry, boy.
No.
I'm sorry, my love. We forgot our steaks the first time around, so we came down for food, drop off some stuff we don't need. Like grabbing the marshmallows. Just having a midday snack. We might try to go hiking up another trail, maybe. Oh, we ended up going for a little hike. Emphasis on little. We're not going super far. Murphy's clearing the way. pretty. We're back.
Come on.
I think that was our last hike of the trip, other than the one to get out tomorrow.
Stairs.
This view will never get old. We spent the rest of the afternoon starting to gather our belongings and just enjoy the peace and tranquility of the lookout. This lookout was definitely one of the coolest things we've done this summer, and we can't wait to explore more.
Yeah, we were dancing on wire.
Alright, we're cleaning up the cabin. And we are trying to skedaddle because it's supposed to rain in about an hour and a half.
And thunder and lightning.
And thunder and lightning. And I don't want to be caught in that. So, just sweep, sweep, sweep. Meanwhile, our helpers are being absolutely useless.
Good? Yep. Okay, dogs, let's hit the trail. The dusty, dusty trail. I don't know how she did this way. God damn it.
Jesus, dog.
Oh, God.
Did you just hit him on the head? How was it?
Right. Dusty.
It's really gross in here, buddy. It's really for your own good. You made it.
We did it. Barely survived tonight. I know that house did not survive. Rest in peace, that house. Sorry. Where are we? I think you're fine, bud.
Murphy.
Oh, Jesus.
Come on, buddy.